Just give it to them raw, outwork everybody. Straight up, outwork everybody. Just give it to them raw. Straight up, outwork everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Scraightup Podcast. Yeah. I'll work everybody. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. I'll work everybody. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Straight up. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. Yeah.
Is the hat tip straight? Is the beard? So many of you men out here don't understand. Y'all want a woman to submit to you, but unless a woman feels secure, she will never ever submit to you. Oh, man, that boy wakes up and God.
Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. Yeah, to them. Yeah. Yeah, to them. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. If you don't tune in on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you missing out. Tell them why. It's the best podcast in the land. Best in the land. Straight up, real topics and live guests, man. Straight up, ooh, we spit bars. Straight up, ooh, we go hard. Just give it to them raw. Straight up, podcast. Just give it to them raw. Straight up, podcast. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Straight up. It's the best podcast in the land. Best in the land. Straight up. Real topics and live guests, man. Straight up. Ooh, we spit bars. Straight up. Ooh, we go hard. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw.
Terrence Mitchell Beats.
Look here, man. Y'all should already know when Terrence Mitchell on the beats and Josh straight up on the track, it was gonna be epic. Straight up, podcast, Josh give it to him raw. Is the hat tip scrape the beer right, y'all? Cause I'ma be pretty as I give it to you raw. Watch your tone, buddy. Take it down, son. Cause round here, dog, it's pretty girls with guns. Straight up podcast, man. Best in the land. Got the right mindset, but it can go left, man. From intellectual conversation, yeah, get deep. So I like a master nasty, they twerking and they CC. Just give it to them raw. Ooh, we spit bars round here. Yes, indeed. It's some bitches out here, yeah, they all hate. Why Josh got the pretty women and I can't get a date? We got real topics and we got live guests. Quite frankly, put a cut above the rest. Other podcasts, I suggest you run. Ain't seen graphics this dope, but in history of niggerdom. I'm trying to tell y'all that I got time today, and you can blame taters for what you get today. Straight up, podcast shots, give it to them raw. Straight up, podcast shots, give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? How y'all feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? Listen, it feels very good to be back. I done took a little breaky break. You know what I'm saying? Some people have been on my ass because they like, Josh, we miss you. Look, I'm back and I'm gonna push it on Facebook and YouTube. We had some minor difficulties on Twitch, so we're gonna share it on Facebook, we're gonna share it on YouTube, and we're gonna get it popping. Listen, today, boundaries, people. Boundaries. A lot of people don't understand boundaries. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand that if you tell somebody that you don't like them, not like them, but if you tell somebody that you don't like something and they ignore it and continue to do the same thing, it is now disrespect. Yeah. And y'all know how we start off every show. Straight up affirmations, baby. Straight up affirmations. That's right. You got to start every day with positivity. Every single day. That's right. Every single day should be started with positivity. Some of y'all wake up every day and the first thing you do is complain. The first thing you do is bitch and moan. The first thing you do is, I don't want to go to work. I can't stand this job. Not understanding that it's a blessing. Not understanding that you got 1,000,001 things to be grateful and appreciative of just by waking up.
Some of y'all don't understand that when you wake up, that's a blessing. If you got food in your house, that's a blessing. If you got a job, maybe that job gets on your damn nerves, but at the same time, it's still a blessing. Why? Because it's providing you the means financially to support yourself. You got hot running water. You got sound health. It's a lot of people don't wake up. It's a lot of people with missing ailments. It's a lot of people can't walk. It's a lot of people in wheelchairs. It's a lot of people that's homeless. And some of y'all don't understand that shit. So on this show, I'm going to make sure that every single day we started off with affirmations, baby. We call them straight up affirmations. Let's go. Wait a minute. What you say, Mr. Straight Up? He said, bars. I am successful. I am confident. I am powerful. I am strong. I am getting better and better every single day. All that I need is within me, people. I wake up motivated. I am an unstoppable force of nature. I am a living, breathing example of motivation. What you say, Mr. Straight Up? He said, bars, get out of here. You always try to look all cute in front of the cameras and stuff. They'll be trying to take all my shine and stuff. Listen, some of y'all don't understand that you got to spit these positive affirmations when you wake up in the morning. Michelle, how you doing, honey? How you doing this morning? I got time today, y'all. I got time today. Yeah. I am living with abundance. I live with an abundance mindset. Yeah. I am having a positive and inspiring impact on any and everyone that I come in contact with. Y'all better speak these positive affirmations. I am inspiring people through my work. I am inspiring people through my positive mindset. I am inspiring people through this podcast. I'm inspiring people with my work ethic. I'm inspiring people with these affirmations. Today is a phenomenal day. I will rise above the thoughts that are trying to make me angry or afraid. I am turning down the volume of negativity in my life while simultaneously turning up the volume of positivity. I told you I just look like this. I be spitting bars. Y'all better learn. Y'all better learn to speak some positive affirmations into your life. Y'all better learn to speak these positive affirmations into your life. Today, I am filled with focus. I am not pushed by my problems, but I'm led by my dreams. Yeah. I am grateful for everything I have in my life. I told you, some of y'all don't be grateful for nothing. Some of y'all are not even grateful for the man or woman that you got laying right next to you right now.
Yeah, talk to him.
I said it. Some of y'all are not even grateful for the good man or woman that you have laying next to you right now, and then you be wondering why your relationship is in shambles. Yeah, I said it. I am independent and self-sufficient. I can be whatever I want to be. I will never be defined by my past, but I will always be driven by my future. Oh, man. You got to say that again, Josh. You got to say that again. I am never defined by my past, but I will always be driven by my future. I will use any obstacles in my path to motivate me to learn and grow. Some of y'all don't understand that setbacks are setups for success. Today will be a productive day. I am intelligent and focused. Excuse me. Smoker's cough. I feel more grateful each day. I'm getting healthier each day. Each and every day, I'm getting closer to achieving all of my goals through the power of my thoughts, the power of my words. Incredible transformation are happening in me and within my life right now. I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. Some of y'all don't ever grow. Yeah. Karen, what's up, honey? Some of y'all don't never grow. Some of y'all have normalized toxicity. Yeah. Let's go. I have made it through hard times before. And I've come out a stronger and better person because of them. I'm going to always make it through whatever is placed in front of me. I will not waste not one single day of my life. I will squeeze every ounce of positivity out of each day. Today, tomorrow, every single day. Yeah. I must remember the incredible power I possess within me to achieving anything I desire. I do not engage with people who try to penetrate my mind with negativity. I walk away whenever a situation is not healthy for me. Y'all better speak this positivity into your life. Let me tell y'all something. If you wake up today and all of your thoughts are negative, you got nobody. Yeah, I'm going to say it. If you wake up today and all of your thoughts are negative, you got nobody to blame but self. Negative plus negative equals negative, people. So if you training your mind, hey, Brandy, how you doing? If you training your mind to be negative from the start of your day, the rest of your day going to be negative. And guess what? Negative energy is contagious. So if you walk out of your house with negativity oozing off of you, everybody you come in contact with are going to feel that negative energy and return that same negative energy to you. However, positive, energy is contagious as well. A simple thing like a smile rubs off on people. Some of y'all don't understand that, but they don't know what time it is. Yeah. It's time to spit these bars. I miss y'all. Today we are talking boundaries. Yeah. Today we are talking boundaries. Okay, so somebody got to tell the truth, and it might as well be Josh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give us the truth, buddy.
You damn right. I'm going to give y'all the truth. Setting boundaries can be a challenging thing, but it's an essential part of self-respect. To set boundaries effectively, you must recognize your needs and assert them. Some of y'all can't set boundaries because you don't know yourself. You don't take the time to love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you damn sure can't project to someone else how to properly love you. So, yeah, I'm going in early. If you don't love yourself, how can you project onto someone else how to love you? Huh? Boundaries outline the primary foundation for how you want other people to treat you. It ensures a sense of mutual respect, and it limits the likelihood of people manipulating or taking advantage of you. Boundaries also honor your own needs for self-care and personal integrity. We all got limits in our relationships, and when I say relationships, I don't just mean, When I say relationships, I don't just mean romantic relationships. Meek, what's happening? Tiffany, how you feeling? I mean friendship. I mean relationship with family. I mean romantic, all forms of relationships. So many of y'all do not understand that if you don't like something, you're supposed to communicate that to that person. And if you communicate that you don't like this, if I say, Tiffany, I don't like this, that is me setting a boundary. If she don't respect that boundary and repeats the offense, it is now considered disrespect. Now, once you disrespect, don't tell me how to react to your disrespect. I warned you. I told you I didn't like this. So if you do it again, you get whatever I decide to get at you.
Yeah, talk to him.
Pause. I'm not playing with y'all today. I know y'all used to them raggedy ass podcasts that come on here and don't talk nothing but drama and bullshit. Nah, we talk that real shit on this show here. We gonna change the narrative on this show here. Some of y'all don't understand that boundaries can take many forms. They can range from being rigid and strict to appearing almost non-existent. If you got rigid boundaries, you might keep others at a distance. If you got rigid boundaries, you might seem detached even with intimate partners. If you got rigid boundaries, you might have very few close relationships. If you got rigid boundaries, you will avoid close relationships. If you got loose boundaries or open boundaries, you won't get too involved with others' problems. You will become their emotional dumping ground. If you got loose or open boundaries, you'll find it difficult to say no to others. If you got loose or open boundaries, you might overshare personal information with others. If you got loose or open boundaries, you will seek to please others out of a mere fear of rejection. Ooh, that boy spits bars. That boy spits bars. And guess what? Guess what, people? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. I'm back, baby. I'm back. We spit things of substance on this show. We spit everything of substance on this show. And if y'all thought that I wasn't going to have no cartoony tune to help me spit these bars, you are wrong. Why should you set healthy boundaries? Let's go.
This is what crossing someone's boundaries looks like. You might think it's not that bad or not that harmful, but whether intentional or not, some sort of permanent scar or damage can be left behind. Do you ever feel misunderstood, or even worse, not heard or ignored? If so, it's a natural human desire to make our points not only heard, but listened to and discussed, as this inherently deepens our irresistible need for connection, and thus our feeling of belonging. This also means we generally desire to steer clear of perceived unhelpful conflict and leave conversations feeling content or fulfilled. However, sometimes interactions don't proceed as smoothly as you want or imagined, making relationships difficult territory to
Understand something. Boundaries are aimed to help relationships run smoothly. Some of y'all relationships spiral out of control because you don't understand boundaries. Some of y'all relationship with your family, with your friends, with your intimate mate don't run smoothly because you refuse to set boundaries. Let's go.
maneuver. In this video, we want to talk about the 5 reasons why boundaries are important and how to set them. If you're someone dealing with this scenario, whether at school, home, or work, we hope that you can utilize these methods to set healthy, or at least healthier, boundaries for yourself. 1. Your emotional health is linked to boundary setting.
Listen, every person on this earth has some type of mental health disorder. Yeah, I said it. Some more severe than others, but everybody got some type of unhealed trauma. Your emotional health is vital for you being great. But some of y'all let everybody walk over you. Y'all don't not only set boundaries, but you don't even have coping mechanisms. And then you won't communicate these boundaries to anyone. And since you won't communicate these boundaries to anyone, they don't know they exist. And when you don't do this, newsflash, you just became an enabler. You enable them to continue disrespecting you for... Let's go.
Setting healthy boundaries has a direct influence on your emotional health. There tends to be a better feeling of control and comfort when you know who you are, how you want to be treated, and what you won't tolerate. Clarity of these aspects helps protect your emotions and helps you stay in control of how you feel. People, however, can be unpredictable, and even the best thought-out interactions don't always unfold as planned. So giving yourself a backup plan or outline of how to respond should an interaction go awry is important to maintaining that clarity and control of your situation. This maintenance will help you feel calmer, more confident, and protects your self-esteem when situations with others become difficult. 2. You deserve to be heard and understood. You are the master of you, and thus can allow yourself...
You are the You are the master of you. You control what you tolerate. You control how people react, how people treat you. But see, some of y'all won't communicate anything. Some of y'all are merely a doormat for others. Ooh-wee. Some of y'all are your own worst enemy because you continue to allow messed up behaviors, disrespectful behaviors, and you won't even comment on it. You'll hold it in, and since you hold it in, it begins to fester inside of you. Thenceforth, you become a ticking time bomb. And guess what? Usually when you explode as a ticking time bomb, you're exploding on someone who doesn't even deserve it. You're exploding on that friend that's always there for you. You're exploding on that mate that's always there for you. Let's go.
To feel whatever you feel, regardless of outside input. You matter. Your feelings and emotions matter. You deserve to be loved and understood.
You deserve to be loved and understood. These cartoons be spitting bars. Don't y'all be afraid to comment. Let's go.
We have the desire for others to understand us.
Yes,
or at least
Monique.
acknowledge our perspective.
Hold on 1 second. First of all, good morning, Miss Monique. How you feeling today? Welcome to the Scraightup Podcast. Yeah, I'm back. Been going for a while, but I'm back. That statement she just said, misdirected anger. That's a whole word. That's a whole word. Because see, what happened is, you all will tell all of your problems to everybody except the person that committed that infraction to you. Oh, shit. You all, she done started, hey, Monique done started some stuff. Hey, Monique, is the hat tip straight? Is the beard? Ooh-wee. It smell like bourbon beard oil, baby. Because I'm going to be pretty when I say this. You all will tell all of your problems to every person but the person who committed that infraction to you. Ooh-wee. Yeah. You're going to tell your mama, your uncle, your best friend. Yeah. Your side piece. You'll tell everybody but the person who actually committed the infraction to you. And since you ain't communicated to the actual person that committed the infraction to you, one, they don't understand that they did something that was disrespectful to you. Two, it's not really released. See, you think by venting to your sorry-ass friends, your sorry-ass toxic mama, your sorry... Yeah. You think by venting to them that you got it off your chest, but you didn't actually communicate to the person who pissed you off. So it festers inside of you, and guess what? Eventually you will go off. That is that misguided, misdirected anger that she is talking about. You will direct that anger at somebody who doesn't deserve that anger, and they will be lost trying to figure out, well, what I do. If you let things fester inside of you, you completely become a ticking time bomb, and I promise you, you're going to take it out on somebody who doesn't deserve it. I told y'all I just look like this. This boy be spitting bars. Yeah, I know. Y'all see the pretty flickering screens? Everything you see is completely produced by me from scratch, by the way. You see the pretty flickering screens and stuff, the pretty shirt, the pretty hat, the pretty beard. Don't ever think I ain't fresh because I'm wearing a hat. And you think you're going to jump on here and hear some drama and bullshit. Nah. On this show, we going to speak some substance. I aim to change the narrative of bullshit and toxicity on social media, people. Yes, you be feeling so justified, but so dead wrong. Deanna, what's up, honey? I miss you. You will feel justified when you tell that shit to other people, but you're dead wrong because they are not the people who did something to you. Yeah, I got time today. Let's go. These cartoons be spitting bars.
Due to that wired need to be loved and to belong. This desire is intensified when the person is someone we care about. According to Psych Central, healthy boundaries don't always have the same optimal delivery methods. For some, it depends on clear-cut dialogue.
And listen, there are several boundaries. Anything can be a boundary. I can say, Monique, I don't like that you just said that to me. That's a boundary. But I'm going to break down the 5 most... Yeah. Dwayne, what's up, sir? I miss y'all. I'm going to break down the 5 types of boundaries that people mess up on a routinely basis here in a second.
For others, being direct is important. Being specific or direct about how we feel is key. This includes sharing our feelings, even if we think the other person won't fully understand.
Share your thoughts, even if you don't think the other person will understand. See, what y'all don't get is that if you don't teach, y'all always yelling communication is key, but communication is it goes so many different ways when it comes to communication. Y'all think that just because you say it, that's it. But comprehension is also key. If you say it, you have to now make sure that person understands what you're saying. There are 3 parts to effective communication, people. If I tell Dwayne, yo, I don't like this, here's why I don't like this, Dwayne's response should be, I understand. If you don't understand what you're talking about, then everything you said is misplaced, misguided. You have to make sure the person that you are communicating with understands your boundary. When you do this, it makes me feel like this, and I ain't playing with y'all today. Let's go.
It includes standing up for ourselves. These actions enable us to take part in open, active communication, which fosters deeper understanding and a healthier bond. 3. Sometimes situations call for assertiveness. When someone's being pushy or even aggressive, it's hard to apply the standards you set based on your boundaries. But assaults to boundaries...
Wait, hold on. Miss Kiki in the building. How you doing, honey? She just started some shit. Miss Kiki just started some shit. That's right, I statements. You got to learn how to communicate. Miss Kiki just said, comprehension is definitely key. Most people listen and respond instead of listening to understand or comprehend. Most people are forming rebuttals and statements in their head before you even finish your first sentence. Why? When you say shit like that, you hear this. Yeah. Crickets, right? Because this is so many of you. So many of you. Yeah, I got y'all to do. So many of you communicate to get your point across, and that's it. So many of y'all don't understand that having a conversation about boundaries in the first place is meant to get a resolution. Some of y'all communicate to get your point across instead of finding a resolution. So, I told y'all I just look like this. What you say, Mr. Scraightup? He said that boy spitting bars. I'm not playing with y'all. I know y'all used to these drama-filled ass podcasts that don't talk nothing of substance. This ain't that. We gonna change the narrative on social media, baby. We gonna have deep every single Sunday at 11:30 a.m. We gonna have some deep, well-planned, thought-out conversations of substance. Yeah. Next week, the conversation gonna be deep next week, because next Sunday, guess what the topic is? Identifying and how to heal from a toxic relationship, but back to these boundaries.
Threaten the self. Things like ridicule, contempt, judgment, and forcefulness are harmful to our emotional well-being. You deserve respect. This is when assertiveness comes into play. It doesn't mean meeting aggression with aggression.
Let me rewind that. I keep telling y'all these cartoons be spitting bars.
Ridicule, contempt, judgment, and forcefulness are harmful to our emotional well-being. You deserve respect. This is when assertiveness comes into play. It doesn't mean meeting aggression with aggression.
It doesn't mean meeting aggression with aggression. See, that's what some of y'all do. Have any of y'all ever seen the show Dog Whisperer? Now, I'm not comparing humans to dog, but it's the same concept. You gotta make sure the environment is calm. See, some of y'all get all in your feelings because you feel disrespected, and you're sitting there forming every kind of argument and everything you want to say in your head before your man or woman gets home, before that friend gets home, before that family member is in front of you. And as soon as they walk through the door, you ain't ask them how they day been. You don't know if they just lost their best friend. You don't know nothing at all, and you just instantly fly off the handle being slicky mouth with the disrespect. And guess what they do? Now they feel attacked, and since they feel attacked, they respond to the disrespect with disrespect. Now, nothing gets accomplished because it's an argument instead of an intellectual conversation aimed at finding a resolution. Some of y'all, some of y'all are your own worst enemy. If I got an issue with Kiki I'm going to wait till I'm calm. Why? Because if I talk to her when I'm angry, I know that I'm going to say something that could be deemed as disrespectful. And the second that something gets said that is deemed as disrespectful in a conversation, the conversation always goes left. If you are truly trying to ensure that there is a resolution to a problem, you might want to make sure the mood is right. The same way you make sure the mood is right before you get her to drop them Victoria's Secrets and make it clap. You gotta make sure the mood is right before you. Yeah, I told you I just look like this. This boy be spitting bars. We gonna do something different with the Scraightup Podcast, baby. I know y'all ain't used to seeing me on Facebook, but I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. And if you ever want to be a guest on this show, let me know. These cartoons be spitting bars. Let's go.
Instead, it means setting healthy boundaries and saying no when you want to, and sticking to your strongly held beliefs, and acting in a way that is in your best interest.
Understand something, people. No is a complete sentence. Wait a minute, say it again, Josh. No is a complete sentence. Some of y'all will say no, but don't mean it. You will allow these raggedy ass, oh stupid ass,
Oh, stupid ass. Oh, clown ass. Oh, dog ass.
to guilt trip you into saying yes. Hey, yo, Josh, let me borrow 50. Nah. Oh, but remember that time in 1952 when what? Remember when I gave you gas money in 1952? It is 2022. It's about 1,000 years later. No is a complete sentence. Y'all gotta learn to slap the Sonic coins out of people with your breath.
Yeah, talk to him.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Ow! Ow, it hurts. Finish him. No is a complete sentence, people. Yeah. Facts. If that's why you did it, take it back.
Yeah, talk to him.
Don't do nothing for me. Quid cold pro. Yeah, let's go.
You shouldn't have to always adjust to others. Your emotional well-being is important.
Hey, Kiki, let me tell you something. Let me tell all of y'all something, because I know y'all just not getting used to me on social media, on Facebook and stuff. Don't let the memes and stuff fool you. I run a full-blown production company, and everything you see, sound effects, graphics, intro videos, all of that, created by me. Yeah. So when the show start, yeah, and it's the best podcast in the land. I don't care what none of y'all say. It's the best podcast in the land. And let me run this song back just in case y'all ain't hear it. If you don't tune in on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you missing out. Tell them why. It's the best podcast in the land. Best in the land. Straight up. Real topics and live guests, man. Straight up. Ooh, we spits bars. Straight up. Ooh, we go hard. Josh, give it to a raw. Straight up. Podcast, Josh, give it to a raw. Straight up. Podcast, Josh, give it to a raw. Straight up. Straight up. It's the best podcast in the land. Best in the land. Straight up. Real topics and live guests, man. Straight up. Ooh, we spit bars. Straight up. Ooh, we go hard. Josh, give it to him raw. Josh, give it to him raw. Yes, Monique, a lot of them memes I create myself. And I'm telling y'all, get used to the Scraightup Podcast, because I ain't going nowhere. Every Sunday, I'm going to bring these bars. Let's go.
4. It allows for growth of self-awareness. Setting boundaries requires you to know what you truly want. You may have to do some soul searching to figure that out. Soul searching allows us to know ourselves better in the end. Boundaries also allow you to realize that you alone are responsible for your own happiness. No one can mind read or guess what you truly desire with complete accuracy. An example is a situation where you want some space. You can calmly express that in words to the other person. To expect someone to just know without adequate communication is unreasonable. Understanding your boundaries will lead to understanding that you need to communicate or ask for what you want and need.
Some of y'all expect people to be mind readers. How does somebody know if you have a boundary, if you don't like something, if you don't communicate it to them? Y'all expect people to just randomly read your mind and do what you want them to do. Some of y'all are your own worst enemy.
5. When you're able to communicate your wants and needs appropriately, your relationships with others flourish. For example, partners who are open and honest with each other have a better understanding between them. They know better what upsets their partner and where their limits lie. This enables a happier coexistence all around. The website Break the Cycle posits that setting healthy boundaries in relationships allows both partners to feel comfortable and develop positive self-esteem. Furthermore, with boundaries, you grow to realize that you are whole and good in and of yourself. While a partnership can be a positive enhancement, you're capable of surviving without it. No additional pieces needed, maybe just wanted, like a bonus. Establishing boundaries is overall conducive to healthy and sustainable coexistence with others.
Yes, it is. And now it's time to go deep. Effective boundaries keep your relationship strong and healthy. Boundaries refer to limits that you put in place to merely protect your well-being. When boundaries are clearly communicated, along with the consequences for breaking them, your partner now understands your expectations. In order to establish effective personal boundaries, you must know yourself. Some of y'all don't know yourself. Then you gotta communicate those boundaries to others, then follow through with the consequences. If someone crosses the line, there should be consequences for them crossing that line. If you are uncomfortable about something in your relationship, but don't speak up and share it with your partner, resentment will build inside of you. I told y'all I just look like this. I be spitting bars. Now, what are some of these boundaries? Some of the most known boundaries, 5 of them. The first one, physical boundaries. Physical boundaries refer to your body, your privacy, and your personal space. You might enjoy public displays of affection or be uncomfortable with it. If your partner kisses you in public and you are uncomfortable with it, you gotta understand that you gotta let them know. Sharing your preferences and expectations might feel difficult, but not sharing them will make you feel disrespected. It might be easy to establish a boundary. Perhaps the boundary and consequence is quick to define it. If you slap me, I will leave. You do this, I'm out. Sharing your personal boundaries can and will improve your relationship. That's right, Monique. Boundaries have consequences, and people don't understand that. Sharing your boundaries can help improve all of your relationships. You gotta know what you are and not comfortable with, and share that with the other person. If you need time to decompress after work before socializing with others, set a boundary around that. It'll keep you from feeling drained, and it will allow you to honor your own needs. Maybe if you want to communicate something that's difficult to someone, say something like, I need 15 minutes to relax first. Tell them I'm going to go relax in private. We'll talk about this in a few minutes. If they respect and love you, they will honor your boundary, but guess what? If they don't respect it, now you got an issue. This next one is one of the biggest ones. Emotional boundaries. But see, in order to establish emotional boundaries, you got to be in touch with your own feelings. Healthy emotional boundaries requires you to know where you end and your partner begins. If your partner is upset and you notice yourself sharing this feeling, a boundary might be needed. You gotta notice when you feel guilty, ashamed, upset, undervalued. Boundaries might be needed when you notice these feelings are coming up. If you are upset and your partner tries to fix it, you can feel as if your partner isn't hearing you. Your partner might be trying to help you, but it just leaves you feeling more upset. This is where you need to set a boundary. When I'm upset, I would like you to listen to me without trying to fix it. I just need to vent sometimes. When you try to fix things, I don't feel heard. If I want your advice, I will let you know. Some of y'all don't understand that these boundaries are vital to help every single type of relationship. Emotional boundaries is a tough one. Why? Your emotions are a tricky thing. Emotions are like a roller coaster. You can be happy one second, mad the next, joyful the next. But it's when you in the messed up emotions that get you in trouble. Why? Because people tend to act out of emotions. A lot of people don't think logically or react logically. They react out of emotion. This can get you in trouble. If I'm angry, might not be the best sign to communicate. Why? Because nothing but anger is going to come out of me regardless of how I try to dress it up. If I am angry, more than likely, I'm spazzing. More than likely, I'm cursing. More than likely, I'm fussing. And if you are doing these things while trying to communicate, news flash, just in, they will not comprehend what you are saying to them. The conversation will go left. I told y'all I just look like this. I be spitting bars. Petty in the building. What's up, Petty? Some of y'all need to establish sexual boundaries. Sexual boundaries refer to your expectations around physical intimacy. It involves knowing what is and isn't okay with you sexually. Boundaries around frequency, sexual comments, unwanted sexual touch, expectations around others' involvement in your sex life, and what sexual acts are preferred and off limits should absolutely be discussed in a relationship. Healthy sexual boundaries include mutual agreements, mutual consent, and an understanding of each other's sexual wants and desires. Some of y'all don't set these. And it'll leave you feeling uncomfortable. If you don't like certain things during sex and don't communicate it, you're always gonna feel uneasy when it happens. Again, so many of y'all expect your partner to be a mind reader. If you don't communicate to them, how do they know? Some of y'all could have been sexually abused in the past, and you're triggered when doing certain positions. That's when you need a boundary. You might avoid sexual contact altogether if you are reminded of a traumatizing experience. Establishing a boundary around what is comfortable for you can keep your sex life happy and healthy. Say things like, I have a hard time enjoying a certain sexual position because it reminds me of a difficult experience. In order for me to enjoy sex, I need to avoid that type of position. I'll let you know if I become bothered so we can switch positions. You see how communication is so important? And now once you say that to that person needs to respect that boundary. If they don't respect it and do the same thing again after you communicated to them, it is now disrespect. Now you need to make sure you got consequences to those actions if they don't listen to your boundaries. If they don't respect your boundaries, then they don't respect you. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't give a damn about you. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Then we have intellectual boundaries. Intellectual boundaries encompass ideas and beliefs. Boundaries around showing respect for my different views and opinions can keep my feelings from being hurt. Talking down to someone or treating them as though they are not smart enough to understand what you are trying to say can damage your emotional intimacy, people. If you feel as though you can't discuss certain topics with your partner because you believe they don't respect your opinion or put you down, a boundary may be necessary. When you are afraid to share your views and opinions because of your partner's responses, you could feel hurt or upset. If your partner calls you names when you have a different opinion or a political view, you could feel as though they don't value your thoughts and beliefs. A boundary around this can allow you to share your opinions honestly. You could say, listen, it hurts me when we disagree politically and you tell me my opinion is wrong. It makes me feel like you don't respect my views. If you say that my opinion is wrong, I will remind you not to end the discussion if you continue to say it. But see, some of y'all won't do that. Some of y'all will sit there and let people... Ooh, wait. You know what? Relationships are some of the easiest things in the world, and we screw it up every time. It's simple. The same thing I did to get him or her, I got to do to keep him or her. The things that I don't like about him or her, I need to communicate to him or her so him or her can fix the things that I don't like. But what we do, we stop doing the things that we did to get them. Then we don't communicate. We don't understand that relationships evolve. And as relationships evolve, we need to have conversations about these things. Some of y'all need to learn how to date with a purpose. Because if you date with a purpose, you'll get to know a person intellectually. There will be intimate conversations. You will know your partner's love language. You will know what is disrespect to them and what isn't. You will be able to identify when something is bothering them. But see, some of y'all, you want a helpmate. You want to dive into these relationships because you're lonely and desperate. Some of you, ooh, wait. I got time today. I know y'all not used to the Scraightup Podcast, but get used to it. I ain't going nowhere. Every Sunday, I'm spitting bars. Every Sunday, I'm spitting bars. We got to understand and set financial boundaries. Financial boundaries are all about money. Boundaries around joint versus separate accounts. How much goes into the savings? What purchases you want to make? How much discretionary funds you each can have? Can keep you both on the same page when finances are concerned? Having different rules and agendas related to where and how you spend your money can cause a great deal of strain on your relationship. If you feel as though you are often fighting about money, it's time to set a boundary. You got to have discussions about your financial goals up front. I told y'all you got to date with a purpose. And if you do that, it can keep finances from becoming a point of contention. If you agree to put money in separate funds to pay for a vacation and you feel your partner isn't contributing, it's going to upset you. Having a boundary around that's going to be helpful. Say something like, listen, I want to go on a nice vacation with you, but we both need to contribute to the vacation fund for that to happen. If you tell me when you contribute to the fund and how much you are putting in, I will match it. Y'all got to understand that boundaries help your relationship function effectively. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Boundaries help your relationship function effectively. When you notice that you are feeling disrespected, taken advantage of, or hurt, you might want to consider how putting a boundary in place could improve the situation. Knowing and respecting your personal limits and needs can improve your couple's relationships and keep it healthy and strong. When you get ready to establish boundaries, you got to take certain things into account. When you're ready to establish boundaries, you got to take certain things into account. The first thing is you got to list your most important priorities. Before you jump in a relationship, You gotta know what's non-negotiable to me. What are my limits? The rules that I refuse to bend. Those are your most important priorities. And that's where you start your focus. Boundaries come in many shapes and forms, and they include physical, emotional, moral, and financial limits. Y'all gotta take time when you get in these relationships and consider writing down your limits. Some of y'all don't know your limits because you don't love yourself. So you can't communicate those boundaries to the other person because you don't even care about them yourself. Self-awareness is the first step towards change, people. You gotta think about the past where you maintained certain limits. How did it feel to respect yourself in that way? Now reflect on some times where you backtracked or compromised your needs. Nobody should make you compromise your needs. How did you feel then? These questions help you learn to set healthy boundaries, people. Told y'all I just look like this. I be spitting bars. This next one is deep. This next one is deep. If you are trying to establish healthy boundaries, you gotta learn to pay attention to your intuition. Y'all know that nagging voice in the back of your head that's telling you something ain't a good idea? Why not considering listening to it next time? Chances are it's guiding you in the right direction. A lot of you will know that man or woman ain't shit. Everything in you will tell you that man or woman ain't shit. You will ignore that intuition. And some of you young ladies get on my damn nerves because y'all swear by intuition but pick a toxic man every single trip. When you say shit like that, you hear this. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I'm about to go there. Some of you young ladies swear by your intuition, but you pick a toxic ass man every single trip. You know he the community D, and you still dating. You know he don't respect women, and you still dating. You know he broke, and you still dating. Then you get mad when a relationship doesn't go the way you want it to go. Newsflash, just in, nobody to blame but self. So many of y'all are always trying to love the red flags out of people. If a person shows you who they are, believing, y'all will say this, but you never live by it. Say shit like that, you hear this. Bars. Bars. I said it. I said it. A lot of y'all don't even know how to assume responsibility for your needs, for your wants. No matter how much you love your friends or your family, it is only one person's job to take care of yourself. That is you. Taking responsibility of your life means avoiding blaming other people for your emotions. Ooh-wee. Taking responsibility for your life means accepting adverse or difficult circumstances as a regular part of growth. Taking responsibility for your life means taking ownership over your actions and how they affect others. Taking responsibility for your life means making decisions that serve your best interests. When you start being responsible for yourself and your needs, you release having intense expectations of how people should behave. You also avoid being a victim of your own circumstances. Ooh-wee. This next one is the one I told y'all earlier. No is a complete sentence. If you are trying to establish boundaries, you gotta learn to practice saying no. No is a complete sentence. The truth may seem inconceivable, particularly if you hold on to biases that no makes you a mean person or a bad friend. But saying no to other people often means saying yes to yourself. Yeah. Saying no to other people often means saying yes to yourself. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. You all will lie about why you're saying no. You don't owe nobody an explanation for why you said no. Huh? Yo, Josh, let me hold 50. No. Why? No. But, no. Then they hit you with the sob story. No. I don't care. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah, talk to him.
Pause. I told you I just look like this. I told you I just look like this. I got time. I got time. A lot of you apologize all the time. You will apologize and you ain't did nothing wrong. You got to remember that having firm boundaries doesn't require anyone else's approval. And guess what? Apologizing doesn't necessarily change how the other person might feel about you. Y'all better stop apologizing to people who wronged you. So many of y'all will get yourself in trouble because you're never consistent with implementing your boundaries. Your boundaries won't carry no kind of weight if you don't enforce them. If people know you'll give in to what they want, they're going to ignore your request altogether. Consistency means following through with your boundaries, even if you don't want to do it at the moment. Example, a coworker routinely procrastinates doing a task at work. You feel annoyed when they ask for help, tell them you're too busy. A few days later, it's time to finish a group project. You end up picking up that person's slack. They might apologize and avoid making the same mistake, or because they knew they could rely on you, you now became the enabler, and that pattern will repeat itself. Enforce your boundaries and be consistent. Stick to them. So many of us get our own self. We are our own worst enemies because someone will do us wrong and there's no consequence for them doing us wrong. Remember, when you set a boundary, you must stick to it. And not only do you stick to it, there should be consequences. Family will do you the worst. Family are habitual line crossers. You will tell your family, I don't like such and such, and they will continue to do the same thing because they feel entitled to you. Because we family, I'm allowed to do this. No, because you family, you can get slapped just like somebody that's on the street that I don't know.
Yeah, talk to him.
Pause. I don't care if you family. Thanks for the stars. I appreciate you. I don't care if you family. I don't care if you family at all. If I don't like something, I'm establishing a boundary. And if you cross that boundary, it is now disrespect, and regardless of who you think you are to me, there will be consequences to you crossing my boundary. Period. I don't care. Y'all better stop letting y'all raggedy ass, toxic ass,
Oh, doopad! Oh, clown ass! Oh, dog ass!
family cross the line with you every chance they get. You are born into family, but strangers become family every day, B. Are they really your family if they continuously cross your lines? You ask questions like that, you hear this. Learn to say no and mean it and have consequences behind it. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to do something that I don't like and get away with it. Plain and simple. You are not going to do something that I don't like and get away with it. I don't care. Period. Because I know. Yeah. One second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You are not going to do something that I don't like and get away with it. Families will cross your boundaries more than anyone else because they feel entitled to you. They feel like, I'm your mama, I get to do this. No. I'm a grown-ass man now. I'm your daddy, I can do. No. I'm a grown-ass man now. If I tell you I don't like something regardless of who you with, that is a boundary. And once you step over that line, I'm going to check your ass accordingly. Some of us get our own selves in trouble because we won't check that person. And once you don't check that person, you become their enabler. Now, they crossed the line, didn't get any kind of consequence for crossing that line. Then you wonder why nobody respects you. Because you don't respect yourself. If you don't establish boundaries when somebody disrespects you or do some things that you don't like, you are your own worst enemy now. It means you're okay with their behavior. Stop letting them raggedy ass family members treat you like you're nothing. Stop letting them raggedy ass family members invade your space. Stop letting them raggedy ass family members dictate how you should be treated. No, mom or dad or aunt or uncle or whoever the hell, cousin, whoever you are. No. You can do that to everybody else in the family, but you're not doing that to me. If you do X, Y, and Z to me, I don't know you. I don't want anything to do with you any longer. See how easy that works? You see how easy that works? Y'all better stop letting these people do y'all dirty, man. Especially family. Stop letting family get away with everything. And learn to communicate. Learn to communicate these boundaries in a healthy manner. Don't just get up. Y'all don't like this. F you, F do. No, that's not how you work. Communication is supposed to have a resolution, people. You got to be able to communicate to them to where they understand it. You can't just say it and automatically assume they understood. So many of y'all get caught up in communication. Communication is key, but y'all always forget that comprehension is key. Y'all gotta make sure that person understands the things that you're communicating to them. If I say, yo, such and such, you did this to me, this made me feel like this, can you please not do it again? If you do, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, this, or this, but there will be a consequence to your action. What y'all do is say it, and then that's it. Or you won't say it at all and expect them to be a mind reader. You won't say it at all and expect them to, wait. Nobody's a mind reader. Learn to communicate, people. Everybody grown as hell until it's time to communicate or apologize. Uh-oh. 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 Everybody grown as hell until it's time to communicate or apologize. Everybody is grown as hell until it's time to communicate or apologize. Such and such continue doing this disrespectful action to you because you ain't said nothing. Such and such don't understand that when they say certain things, it makes you feel uncomfortable because of your past unhealed traumas, because you don't say anything. Y'all will not say anything to people. That person then will become your trigger. Now you in a whole relationship or friendship with someone who continuously triggers you. And eventually, if they continue to trigger you, eventually you will snap. Some of y'all don't understand coping mechanisms. Some of y'all don't understand that if you don't communicate the things that trigger you to people, that, Some of y'all don't understand that if you don't communicate the things that trigger you to people, all that's going to happen is they're going to continue to do things to you that disrespect you, that cross your line, and it's contagious. It rubs off on other people. So such and such friend watch such and such do such to you. Now they feel like they're allowed to do such and such to you. Everything can be avoided. Nay, what's happening, honey? I'm not playing with y'all. I know y'all ain't used to me on Facebook. I know. Y'all used to these podcasts with the drama and bullshit. Y'all got me toe up. We gonna talk things of substance. We gonna have deep intellectual conversations on this show every single Sunday. And I ain't going nowhere. Y'all might as well get used to me. Pull up a seat. Learn to come in and say hello. Because I ain't going nowhere. I aim to change. Listen. I aim to change the narrative on social media. What do you mean, Josh? On social media, it's particularly Facebook. Facebook can get on your nerves sometimes. Because everywhere you go on Facebook, the only thing you see going viral is twerk videos, fight videos, drama videos, negative videos. We don't get nothing of substance on Facebook. And I'm going to go here, dear black community, learn to start supporting positivity. Yeah, I said it. Learn to start supporting positivity. Y'all will ignore everybody's business. Y'all will ignore shows like this. But if I did some Kevin Samuels type shit or some Derek Jackson type shit, two different people, both bashing one sex. Kevin Samuels made a living off of bashing the women. Derek Jackson made a living off of bashing the men. And that's the kind of stuff that we support. We don't support mental health topics. We don't support, I got y'all to do. We don't support mental health topics. We don't, watch your tone, Nate, watch your tone. We don't support mental health topics. We don't support things of substance. We support drama and negativity. And then turn right around and complain about, why do they look at us like this? Well, because that's all we support. If anybody else was doing this type of show right now, it'd be going viral. Why? Because I'm talking of substance is the reason why it don't go viral. I gotta work 10 times harder. I gotta produce something 10 times better than everybody else just for, we done talking boundaries. Now it's just some real talk. If anybody else use this platform that I'm having, on this platform right now, produced, black owned and created, operated, if I was talking about twerking and fights and bullshit and drama, 1 million shares. But because I'm talking things of substance, because I'm speaking on things that help somebody, because I'm speaking positive affirmations, because I'm trying to help people grow and create a safe place for people to come and get what they got on their chest. A lot of us can't have intellectual conversations nowhere. A lot of us ain't got not one person in our life that we can go to and have a conversation with when we feel some type of way. A lot of us are don't understand our triggers. A lot of us don't understand the anxiety that we going through. A lot of us don't understand the bipolarism that we got inside of each other. A lot of us don't understand. Nobody raises awareness in the black community. And the ones that try to, hence me and a few others, the ones that try to promote self-awareness and create these safe spaces for people in our community, we get labeled an Uncle Tom. Why? Because we tell the truth about things that are going on in people's lives. Why do we continue to say the media depicts us as this when we are the ones who depicting ourselves as this? They're taking the content that we are producing and using it against us, stupid. I said it. They are taking the content that we are producing and using it against us. Every social media platform you go on, what do you see? Majority of what you see? Drama, bullshit, negativity, fight videos, people getting cursed out videos, twerk videos. We don't see nothing of substance. If I don't see it, I know nobody else sees it. I got time today. Just a little mini rant. Before I get out of here. Because y'all get on my damn nerves. Y'all get on my damn nerves. And then that one statement y'all make all the time really gets on my nerves. we are not our ancestors. That is one of the most disrespectful things somebody in the black community can say. Because see, y'all ignorant. Not ignorant. Ignorant means you don't know something. Ignorant. Y'all will sit here and say, we are not our ancestors, but y'all will mean it in one thing only. You're not going to beat on me like you beat on such and such and such and such. Not understanding that our ancestors were so damn dope. Our ancestors in a time during the Great Depression had Black Wall Street thriving, all black, what? All black everything, promoting and supporting each other. What we do is we do that crab in the barrel mentality. You only want me to do good if I ain't doing better than you. You only want me, yeah. See, what should happen, I climb out, this show goes, now I go back and grab somebody else and help them put, yeah. That's right, Meek. That's what gets on my nerve. That's what we tend to do in the black community. We'll ignore shows like This Is Substance, but we'll share and like the hell out of some toxic drama-filled shit. That's what we do. That's what we do. Huh? Or the other thing we do, sign a contract to some of these networks. Now we got to water our messages down because you got the little man in your ear telling you, don't you say that. When will we learn to truly support each other? You ask questions like that, you hear this. If I sat here and was sucking all kind of BS and drama right now, viral, every single trip. You know what they would be saying? Not only would they focus on the drama, damn, you see how dope that screen is? Damn, you see them graphics? Yeah, this dude is bashing everybody. But I don't want to be known for that. I want to be known as the guy who implemented something and built it from scratch to help the black community. Yeah, I said it. Eventually, I'm going to bring Entrepreneur's Corner back. What is Entrepreneur's Corner, Josh? I don't know. When I highlight an entrepreneur, when I make sure that an entrepreneur gets free publicity, it's okay. I'm built for this. I'm built for the long haul. I'm built for the long haul. I'm going to change the narrative. One Sunday at a time, I'm going to change the narrative. Huh? As soon as I move into this big-ass, beautiful house that we just came into, yes, it's coming. Then I'm going to be here every day, Monday through Friday, every morning. And I'm going to light your ass up every single day. Yeah. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Listen, next week, people, the topic, I said the toxic. Next week, the topic will be recognizing a toxic relationship and how to heal from one. That's right. That's right, people. Next Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the topic will be recognizing a toxic relationship and how to heal from one. Y'all make sure y'all tune in right here on Facebook or on YouTube. And I'm out.
Terrence Mitchell Beats.
Look here, man. Y'all should already know when Terrence Mitchell on the beats and Josh Scraightup on the track, it was gonna be epic. Scraightup Podcast, Josh give it to him raw. Is the hat tip scrape the beer right, y'all? Cause I'ma be pretty as I give it to you raw. Watch your tone, buddy. Take it down, son. Cause round here, dog, it's pretty girls with guns. Scraightup Podcast, man. Best in the land. Got the right mindset, but it can go left, man. From intellectual conversation, yeah, get deep. So I like them nasty, they twerking and they see. Josh give it to them raw. Ooh, we spit bars round here. Yes, indeed. It's some bitches out here that they all hate. Why Josh got the pretty women is this dope in the history of